Wagwan family, blessings from I-Man, blessings from a beautifully dark Mother Nature, blessings from ancestry. We give thanks for another day of liberty each time. So now that we are on the last week towards Christmas and counting down towards the new year, I want to talk to one and all about the pressures of today and prioritizing peace and the present over presents. Say that again. Prioritizing peace and the present over presents. Let's get into it. So in order to be conscious of the present, we have to go back a little bit and understand where we are in this time. We have been fighting for survival. We are currently, in this present moment, in a financial, economic time of crisis. So for the simple fact that one, you've made it through the year with your sanity, you've made it through the year with a roof over your head and surviving these times, putting your family first and prioritizing what you had to prioritize, getting the basic needs, you should be saluted. You should salute yourself. I don't know where that came from. You need to pat yourself on the back for just surviving the madness. The standard of living itself is in a decline. We are living worse off than we was before. So if anybody has any money saved, you know how hard you had to work and do without to get those little bits of savings. Because when you save on one thing, something else goes up and that money's gone. That's the times that we're living in. So do not feel the pressure of following what you've done every other year up to now, because you can only do what you can with what you have. If you don't have it, there's no point feeling bad about it and going broke, spending money you don't have, going into the new year in debt or without. It doesn't make sense. I'm there with you. You are not the only one, so don't feel pressured to keep up appearances or expectations. This is the main purpose of what I'm saying, because it's a lot on us. It's a lot on the parents and the people who have to give to so many children, nieces, nephews, friends, when you just about have enough to live the life that you're living and survival. So remember that. Don't feel pressure. We're all in this together. It's us against them, it's not us against each other. So if you have young children, we want to maintain that love, that excitement of the festive period for what it is for our young children, because by the time they get older, that's going to wear off and then they're going to be influenced and programmed and conditioned like some of the older youths, because we are now in a time of technology, an age of technology. Whereas children don't want little toys no more. They want big, expensive games and all of this stuff. Again, that's more pressure. But for the younger ones, we need to maintain that joy. So do what we can for them. However, those children, your nieces, nephews, friends, neighbors, who are a little bit older and can hold the reasoning, we have to sit down with them, ground them, and communicate with them. Don't just follow what we've been following, like I said, all of these years. We need to ground these youths and guide them with love, raise their consciousness and awareness and make them see Wagwan in this world, but with balance. Don't just tell them how mad the world is without telling them how wonderful the world is. You can't just tell them how hard you have it without showing them how much you actually have in blessings. We have to show them the roof over your head is a blessing, the food in the fridge, your full stomach, the fact that we have each other, the fact that you have your phone, you might want a new one but you got your phone, the fact that you have clothes on your back and a warm bed to sleep in. These are greater than many of the gifts they're gonna get, because there's people out on the street that don't have none of that stuff. This is where we have to lead with compassion and understanding and love, and not say it in a sense that parents do, oh, I pay for the roof over your head and council tax and all that kind of stuff. No, the intention has to come from a place of love and understanding, because this is how we get to their heart space and undo a lot of the programming that the world has done to our children. So spend time with your youths. I was very sick this year, very, very sick. It was close. That's all I need to say. And I'm here breathing, so I give thanks. And I'm sharing these messages because this is where I've been reflecting. I was very sick. And one of the main things that came out of that message was we do not have time. We don't have the time we think we have. With how the world is now, you don't know what's coming next year. So don't lead in fear and worry about what's coming, but instead be mindful of the present. That's why it is a gift, because in that present moment, Share time with your youths, with your family, with your people. Raise their frequency and awareness with love, compassion and understanding. And mature them a little bit, because these youths of this generation, they're just emotional youths. So spend time with them collectively. Share stories with them. Let them come in and cook with you. Ask them, is there something they want to learn how to cook? Get back to basics like we did with our elders. I'm talking about parents now. Our elders and grandparents, we shared stories and recipes. Pass these things down in our culture to the next generation and leave it, because one day we will be ancestry and we will not be here. The gifts that you want to give to your children will not be here, but the lessons that you give them will. The culture that you give them will. The stories and experience you give them in your life will live with them when you are no longer here. And this is the true gift of these times, is to give your youths what you might not be able to give them financially, but it's even more priceless because it's going to be so much more worth it. So spend time with the youths. Let them go and see their brethrens or have their brethrens over and cook and chill. Watch movies with them. Play with the youngsters. Chat to each other. Have a drink. Whatever that you lot have to enjoy yourself with each other, and spend that time, because you work all year. Every day we're bloody working and can't even spend money on ourselves. Why are we doing it? Do what you can with what you have, but spend time. Be conscious of the present moment and open your heart space, because in that present moment, that's where the true gift is. So don't put pressure on oneself spending what you don't have. Instead, give them what they need. Everyone needs that love, that compassion. Raise vibration. Tell them about things while I go on. Ask these youths how their lives are going and what's happening in their lives. It's about give and take, not just take. It's not about taking from people. It's about being open to receiving. There's a difference. Don't feel that pressure, family, because we're here together. Keep focusing on your priorities. Let go of what you can't control and do what you can with what you have. Looking forward to this festive period to be with the people and full joy time, because we don't have a lot of it. So make the most of the present moment. It's a gift. Love each time. Blessed.